All right, guys. So this year, I'm actually going to do this thing. I'm going to start a garden. I've read that the greatest art of protest that you can do against the government is to create your own food. So here at Lucas Farm, we are going to start creating our own food and see where that gets us. The reason it's a great form of protest is because it's taking you out of some forms of food production and the massive system that's been created for it. And in doing so, you're giving your family and you're giving yourself fresh vegetables that are nutrient dense that you can't get in the store, because the store-bought stuff is not anywhere near as nutrient dense as it used to be back in the 1950s. With all the overproduction, all the over-tilling, the land just isn't suitable for high quality, high nutrient dense food anymore. They've turned the soil over too much, added too many commercial fertilizers, not done proper crop rotation. It's all about money. It's always been about money and control. So if they can control the food source and where the food's coming from, they have you. You're completely controlled. Therefore, to take yourself and give yourself as much control back as possible, you've got to start creating your own life, your own food, everything. You know, and you're not going to be able to do this for every product that you enjoy, but you can sure put a big dent in your grocery bill by growing your staples that you really enjoy, whether that's beans, carrots, potatoes, tomatoes, anything. These things are all pretty easy to grow. Get yourself some books, watch some YouTube videos, get the knowledge you need to start it, and then start doing it. Like today, I'm actually setting up my trellis for my beans, so that when they start growing, I'm going to attach them to these strings and let them grow straight up this trellis that I've made. And then I'm going to actually be replanting beans so that they continue to grow. This is something I learned this year. Every 30 days I'm going to put new beans in the ground so that I continue to have crops throughout the entire summer. And throughout this entire process, I'm going to be canning. I'm going to be doing all kinds of stuff so that I can show you guys and I can learn myself, because I'm actually learning myself this year too on how to do these things so that I can continue to do them year in, year out, get better at it, and produce more food and become more sustainable, so that my protest against the government and their control will grow larger year in year. And hopefully I can get more people to do the same thing, and we can start continuing the food revolution that began here in the last few years. But I think that growing your own food is essential to having freedom from a tyrannical government. And I think if we look at other countries, you'll notice the same thing. The people that are doing the best are typically the ones that live in the countryside, have a little bit of land, and they do a little bit of farming. So we're taking it back to the roots this year. We're going to start farming a lot more. We're going to start doing a lot more stuff with vegetation and growing a lot more vegetables, and we're going to see where it takes us. So follow us along on this journey. Hit that subscribe button. I'm going to be posting videos pretty frequently here as the garden grows. I'll be showing you guys some updates on what we have going on. If you have any, if you've been a gardener for a long time and you have any tips or tricks or secrets you'd like to tell me as I'm going along, don't just throw them out there randomly for me, because I won't remember them. But if you see me doing something incorrectly, please feel free to let me know so I can look into it and check on it myself. But like I said, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on this journey. You might learn something as well. My name's John Creamer, and we're going to do this thing. We are going to protest against the government by growing our own food.